this December coming up, I have learned I will be purchasing a beer advent calendar.
Yes.
I don't care who tries to stop me. It's happening because I see them everywhere, and it's such a cool idea. And if the kids get to have their chocolates, I'm going to find a beer advent calendar, and I'm all in. I feel like that's a fun idea. You get new beers across the board. You get something to look forward to, and I don't even almost care how much I have to pay for it. I just want the beer advent calendar experience. And I learned this year when I missed out, I'm like, you know what? Damn it, we should have did that. So December comes, I'm doing the beer advent calendar, and that's going to be a good time. And
I just happen, well, yeah, duh. Like, that's the most silly thing. I think we do it for each other.
Here's my gift to you.
Like, really, like, if, let's say I'm buying from 12 different breweries, okay? Let's say I'm buying and I buy 2 ones that I really want, well, then that's 24 beer. Boom. And then I just throw in, like, some random Jelly King or whatever for 25. Here we go. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Pint on the table, sun sinking low. Foam in the air where the good times flow. Raise your glasses to them days we know. Every sip you take, let the stories grow. Hop on the mic, it's a brewski show. Crisp like lager with a golden glow. Echoes in the night when the winds blow. In them pint glasses where the tales bestow. A pint taking y'all, we're diving in deep. Where the barley and the hops never sleep. From ale or lager, let's take that lead. Feeling that vibe so fly and so steep.
Happy New Year!
What's up? Living the dream, buddy. Just happy to be back.
Tell me about it. It's 2026 currently. Who'd have thought?
Yes, the year of our
we
Lord.
Have flying cars by now? It's like all the movies from the 80s and 90s. We'd be flying around in cars by this year.
The 3 seashells on the back of the toilet and Taco Bell being a delicacy. Yeah, thanks a lot, Demolition Man. Let me down again.
Demolition Man. That's exactly what I was thinking about, man. What a great movie.
Yeah. Peak Sandra Bullock hotness, though. Peak.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
Yeah.
Between that and Speed. Yeah.
That shoot the hostage.
But
yeah.
It's one of our favorite sayings.
Yes.
But what a great movie. Wesley Snipes with the blonde hair.
Yeah.
I have to watch that soon. Oh man.
So good.
Beauty.
Just turn on TBS and I'm sure it'll be there.
It's probably on there.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, we're back after almost a month. Lots of holidays, so lots of people, lots of gathering, food, friends, football, and I don't mean American. Well, I guess American football too. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
but fun times, busy times, but good to be back in the swing of things. Back on
for sure.
With you.
Back in our studios, our respective studios, and just having a beer, shooting the breeze, and just like not for nothing, but like not peopling. You know what I mean? Like just being.
Yeah, it's good, but like you get kind of peopled out when it's like every day for like a week and a half straight, and different groups of people, thankfully. But it's like you just kind of like I was saying to some people, my social battery was just at 0.
Yeah,
like I just
100%.
needed to recharge, and I think we're here.
It
now.
happens,
but
it happens too.
Yeah, no, it was a good break.
Yeah,
past the holidays, I mean, we'll get into some beer adventures and obviously sample the beer, and then we're gonna talk about some of our 2026 new beers resolutions.
Yes,
the ones that start on January 1st and they end by the weekend.
Yep.
And
they don't
keep ours going all year long.
And they don't involve like subscriptions yet, or like going to the gym. Because like, let's face it, we're not going to go to the gym.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Acton has a gym, but
well,
no.
Even if they had one, you're not going.
Yeah. Don't be surprised, but our resolutions are beer related. Believe it or not.
What? That's all my notes are different. Oh
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, man. So lots going on. But I know before we get into cracking a beer, I had mentioned to me a couple weeks ago you wanted to give a shout out to some Canadian softball players that are riding off into the sunset. So shout out time.
Yeah, well, I mean, these guys have been such a mainstay with Team Canada in softball. Like they've been playing on a team, like some of them 20 years. And it's just been a real pleasure to, share a beer, share a picnic table and a conversation, share the diamond with these guys, share a laugh, share an argument, whatever. But these guys, like from coast to coast, they're just legends, and I'm super happy to know them. From a couple of guys from Newfoundland, Brad Ezekol and Sean Cleary. I got a chance to meet Sean Cleary. He's been the Team Canada pitcher, like the ace of Team Canada for the last 15 years. I know I'm older than him, but he's still I really look up to him. He's just a professional. The guy's wicked and a super awesome guy. I got to shake his hand after they won their, I think, 10th national championship this August or this September. Yeah, in Kitchener.
That's
so
wild.
That was nice to meet them. Brad, I've known for a little while now. So awesome guy. One of the best hitters I've ever seen. I'll miss seeing him put on the Maple Leaf for sure. And then a couple of guys from out west in BC, Blake Hunter, I've met once or twice. Wicked guy, awesome hitter. A laugh riot.
Freaking legends, man, these guys.
Yeah. And then Brian Avery too. I mean, he's been a utility guy, a mainstay, just crushing it. I mean, I'm saying a lot, but I don't even know what else to say about these guys. They're just absolute legends. They're all future Softball Canada Hall of Famers. They're provincial Hall of Famers. And I just want to give out a big tip of the cap to these guys, and thanks for everything they've done for Softball Canada.
Yeah, man, we love our shout outs on here, and rightfully deserved.
Yep. But that brings a tear to my eye, but it also makes me real thirsty.
How'd I know you were going to say that?
Because you know me too well.
Let people know. I'm going to let the people behind the scenes here for a second. This is actually a re-recording. We are doing this a second time. We had some technical stuff going on, but also the first beer I cracked in the previous spot left a puddle all over my desk.
Yes.
It was I'll even just mention the beer. It was the Epoch Slushy, the latest one from Third Moon, the banana pudding, which I was so excited for. And it's not that it was bad, but it was a challenge. I've actually tried it twice now, and I cannot get the pour right. It foams. You got to swirl it up a bit just to get it less chunky. But when you do that, it foams and it just pours pretty bad. It was a disaster. So yeah, it's probably 2 and done for that one. The taste was fine, but it left a big puddle all over my desk. So we're going with a different beer this time. So that's some behind the scenes stuff. So what I picked out for this time is a Left Field beer. Don't know if you've had this. I don't think you have. It's the West Coast Swing.
I have not.
A 7.2 IPA.
Ooh.
Of course, in the
left field glass.
Yeah.
Because it's just weird not pouring a beer in a glass. It's just so weird. It is now.
Yeah. It feels, you feel a little bit naughty. It's like, no, this is, I'm out of compliance.
Yeah. Although yeah, right. Says the auditor, I do have pretty well a specific glass that I use when I don't have the particular brewery's glass, and I'll show it to you after this. Hey, that looks really good. That's a really nice pour.
Thank you. It's a little bigger glass. It's the 20 ounce.
Wow.
And that's a very...
I think I have that one. Well, that's that guy.
Orange, that is. Yes, you do.
Beautiful.
Cheers to Left Field. That's a very orange beer.
Nice. Looks real nice.
That. I actually maybe a little more excited, I think. All right, so West Coast Swing. I assume it's a West Coast IPA, but it just says
you
IPA
would think.
For now. We'll dig into some research later. Oh, it smells lovely. Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
That's there's something at the end there. That's a very solid. Yeah, 7.2. I can't put my finger on it, but that's pretty damn good, I must say.
Well,
and
I'm
a
happy
lot
to hear that.
Less messy than the last. No puddles, thank you very much.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well,
What
for
do you
me,
got for your second round tonight?
I'm going a little bit lighter. I had a double earlier, and this guy here, it came in the like the Christmas pack, because I think I mentioned this before. Christmas time at the liquor store is the best because there's these box sets and they're basically flights in full can form. But this is the Railway City Scenic Route, the Session IPA. It's a 3.7% alcohol by volume beer. It's a little lighter, guy, but I went heavier earlier.
You're just balancing it out. I respect it.
Balancing the scales.
Oh, wow.
So,
what a snap.
Right? So this is my branded glass or glass of choice that I generally use when I don't have like the breweries glass.
I do the same thing. I picked the generic ones.
It's my pie taking glass.
Pretty classic now, a year later.
One of two.
That's right.
Oh, I better put this on camera. Oh, I'm not going to get here's the other thing about the technical issues we had. That pour that I had was perfect. Literally perfect.
Beautiful. You had the perfect ratio. It was like 85-15, like beer to foam.
Yeah. Like not this.
Yeah, it was.
Not this. This is.
No.
Too aggressive.
You're just excited, man.
Far too aggressive.
I'm
a little upset with myself. It looks great. You can see through this one, unlike the other one. I'm in my room.
You stay there.
Got a little foam on the nose. Okay. Cheers to you, and cheers to 2026.
Wow, yeah, they're very different colors, our two beers, that's for sure. Very orangey. That's a very nice yellowy. Yeah.
I even need to change the lights on my. There we go.
There it is.
There it is. So the other lights I had up there, and I mentioned this to you on the last episode. They were orange for the other beer that I had, but this is much more yellow.
Yeah.
So I gotta switch the lights. Well, not quite.
Not a Baja Blast,
this is
regular Mountain
Oh
Dew.
my God, a Baja Blast. Wow. If you just want, what was that movie with Jason Statham?
The Transporter? Or the...
No,
the one where his heart stops.
where he had to keep getting electrocuted or something.
Oh my God, what was that? The Mechanic?
Nope.
Oh,
Voltage?
Maybe something like that. I know Amy Smart was in it too.
Yeah, they
What was that?
they did something on the hood of a car.
Heart.
Yeah. Anyway, drop a comment for us and let us know what that movie was. I want to say like High Voltage or High Octane or something like that, but
that does sound right. High Voltage, something like that.
Electrolux. That's not Electrolux.
One movie, really, right?
Yeah, right. Like Expendables.
He's
Lloyd
awesome.
Christmas.
Lloyd Christmas. Yeah.
Anyway, man.
So,
this is a crushable beer.
Much better the second time around.
Yeah.
So Beer Adventures. So I got a couple totals. You absolutely dominated me over the last few weeks from the last episode. So sorry, I had 27, and you had 45.
Killing it.
I'm embarrassed.
Killing it.
Yeah. You did some,
but,
you know what? You did some stuff. You did some globe trotting, which helps. But yeah. So yeah, dive into your beer adventures. You took a little trip.
Yeah, we took a little trip. But before that, I did a big order from Dominion City out here in Ottawa. Their tagline is makers of very good beer. And boy, let me tell you, it's true. A couple of standouts. I think that's got to
be my next order too. I think that's.
Ooh.
I was browsing earlier
and Chris, like our buddy Chris, like he talks a big game of Dominion City. He loves
it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He commented on our draft orders, and I think he put Dominion City in his draft.
Oh yeah,
in his 5.
He dropped his 5 draft from the last episode. So appreciate that. Shout out to Chris. Wicked. But yeah, he had his own list, and he actually did it so that he didn't pick the ones we did. So he had his own 5.
Yeah.
So he
but I'm sure
for sure.
Highly recommend it, and they got some pretty cool swag too. Like I bought a glass, obviously, and it's right there. Pretty sweet glass.
Nice.
But yeah, I did an order from them, and I bought, like, what I like about them too is that a lot of their stuff is named after, like, being a public servant or something. Like, they have Public Works IPA. They've got names are escaping me right at the moment, but like it's very similar to like government jobs
Yeah.
or like departments of government.
It's like the Ottawa connection, probably.
Yeah, they're being in Ottawa,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yeah.
and they're pretty close to downtown, from what I understand. But one beer in particular that really stood out for me was the Crispy Kringle North Pole IPA. And my comment on Untapped was, I don't know if this is the placebo effect, but I'm getting all of the flavors that they described in the beer, like the clove and the this and the cinnamon or cardamom or whatever they put in there. But like, I read the description after I took my first sip, and then I started tasting all of those things, like layered flavors. It was so good, that beer.
It's like the delay. So it tasted like Christmas, is what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty well. Like, not a turkey dinner, but like
that beer's out there, I'm sure.
a beer. It was so good. And I've seen a lot of people check it in on like the Ontario Craft Beer Society on Facebook. It was, people have checked it in and they loved it, right? Then we went to Quebec City. Like, we decided a while ago that we weren't going to do like a Christmas tree full of presents, because there's the three of us here and we can pretty much buy whatever we want all year round. So why not go out as a family? And like, we've been busy, right? Like, Carly does dancing 4 nights a week. I've been playing ball. Krista's working a lot. Like,
you can't escape it, man. It's
let's get together and do some family time. So we did Quebec City, and man, oh man, what a beautiful city. I highly recommend. Highly recommend. The Chateau Frontenac, unbelievable. Like, they say it's the most photographed hotel in the world. You got to see it to believe it, especially at night.
Well, you know what? When we post this on our socials, why don't we toss a few pics up from that trip, even if it's not beer related, because there were many very, very cool pics.
Oh yeah,
that look cool. Yeah,
100%. But like, some highlights there. We sat in this one pub. It was called Pap St. George. So it was like an old British pub, and I had a stout there. But like, it was so cool where we sat. The room was like no bigger than my recording room that I'm in here now. And there was 2 tables, one long table, one short table. But the rock wall behind me was on an angle, and like, the moisture was coming through the wall and dripping down. And they had like a runoff. Like
oh wow,
it was almost like a moat, like around the floor. Like, the water would go down, but it wouldn't get your feet wet, kind of thing. And it was so unbelievable atmosphere. And they had wicked French fries. I had a Guinness at an authentic Irish pub called Pub St. Patrick. Let me tell you this, it doesn't compare to just pouring it out of a can. It does not compare.
No, it's the whole deal, man.
There was like a finger width and a half of that nice creamy head on that beer.
Yeah,
and
there's no foam like that.
It didn't go away the entire drink.
Oh,
it was just unbelievable. I did not split the G.
Me.
I tried. I got a little overzealous and I went way past it. But hey, what are you gonna do? But the highlight of this trip, and we planned this out because like, it's kind of fair. Like, I'll only do so much shopping.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
I like your strategy.
And then it's like,
explain your
beer
strategy
time
to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, we can
Fair.
shop for 2 or 3 hours, but then I need to be rewarded as well.
Like a dog
Right?
with a treat. Hey man,
Right? Like,
that's a fair point.
You're being so patient. Here's a beer for you. Cool. So
Here,
we
boy.
went to the Microbrasserie Archibald in Quebec City. And of those 45 beers that I had 8 beers there.
Oh, well done.
Mind you, it was 2 flights. But that's the way to go. That's the way to go, man. Like,
that is the excellence of execution right there. That's
I was hoping that I would try these 2 flights worth of beer and various ranges, like from lagers to stouts. Like,
I was going to
just-
ask, did they have a theme
Yeah.
for each flight, or were they just sort of random pairings?
well, I picked them.
Yeah.
Right. And like their beer menu was 2 pages wide. So I was like, oh, okay.
Encyclopedia.
I want to go with the Beaupère. I want to go with the Mamère. I want to go with the Ma Tante. And it's like, it's all family members, but that's the style
I'll
of
take
beer,
the
right?
Tabernac.
The Tabernac, yeah. Actually, it's funny. I didn't even say Tabernac once when I was there. I wasn't allowed.
You get thrown
But yeah, well, they had T-shirts that said Tabernac, but
out. Oh man.
yeah, should have bought one.
One of those.
But license plates, anything you think.
Well,
of.
you know, like the flight thing, like, because that the reason I asked, because like sometimes there's like a theme for each flight, and you're just like, I'll have this flight, and it comes with the prepared, but then sometimes you get to pick anything you want basically and put them together.
It's so much better that way, because then you can pick what you want.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
And I tried a lot of the ones that I wanted to try, and then I tried a couple that I was like I'm not a big red ale guy. I don't, unless I'm having a specific meal, like a steak dinner or something that a red ale goes with. I'm just gonna be like, hey, I want a red right now.
Yeah.
That's just not my
They don't
go-to.
jump off the page to you. Yeah.
But there was a couple there, and I tried one, and it was really good. It was really good. But my whole point was that I tried 2 flights. We were there for a while anyway. But I was hoping that you could buy cans as a takeaway. They didn't sell cans there.
What?
Yeah. Oh, I could go up to the gas station. You know how well, you know how successful I am with gas stations.
Yes.
But I was like, I'm not going to the gas station in Quebec City to buy these beers. Like, forget it. I'll go home and order it online like a normal person.
Like a millennial.
Yeah. But the last beer that I had, and I know that you had this one, and I'm curious to get your thoughts, is the Fudgy Brownie Chocolate Nitro Stout. I think it was a Chocolate Nitro Stout from the Whitewater Brewing Company.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I had that on my
Oh,
list.
Chef's Kiss. Wow.
Sure did. 2 of them.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a dynamite beer. And I said this to you before. I love finding new Whitewater beers that you've never had, just because you have that connection to them. And when I saw this one in particular, I took a picture immediately, sent it to you. And I was like, I don't remember ever seeing you talk about seeing this anywhere, or you talking about it. So I had suspected that you hadn't had this, and I was right. But
No, I hadn't.
Now we both had it. But I get excited because I'm like, oh, I don't think I've ever seen him talk about this one. And I check it, and I'm like, oh no, he hasn't had it. And yeah, it's a discovery. But
It was
yeah,
very
it was
good.
Delicious.
It was
Very
like
chocolatey.
but like that fudgy chocolatey.
Yeah.
You know, like it wasn't like milk chocolate. It was just like that creamy, oozy, gooey chocolatey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go.
I'll roll into mine because that was on my list. I had to mention
Yeah.
that one for sure. So I did an order as well from Fine Balance in Kingston.
Yes.
Really, really good experience, honestly. I think it was here in 3 days. I found
Nice.
a promo code online, saved the shipping. It was $10
Beautiful.
shipping to begin with, which is great, but I found a promo code that wiped that out. It was amazing. I ordered 26 beers because what I ordered was there was two
What?
12-packs they had going on. I know.
Oh
So
my
they had-
goodness.
Yeah, they had a 12-pack of the gelato sours.
What?
Which I loved. Honestly, I love those anyway.
Such a
and I
good
love-
series.
Love this series. And they also had like another 12-pack of like there's some of the regular stuff. So it was 2 of each beers of 6 different beers. So there's 12 different beers, so 24. And then I got 2 others that I caught my eye and I ordered those as well. So and I got a couple of glasses as well. But yeah, very successful order. But I love that gelato sour series. They're the small cans, which I kind of like too because you're not committed to a tall boy. They don't get warm. It's like a perfect little pour.
Yes.
And one of the taster glasses I got from them, it fits the small can perfectly.
Oh,
It's
nice.
really, really nice. Yeah. So some of the names, sorry, of some of the beers so I'm just going to name the 6 that I had. So there was, listen to these if you've never seen them. There was blueberry lemon cheesecake, something, raspberry and lavender,
What?
field berry pastry, Sicilian lemon, rhubarb, and basil, and then there was pomegranate, cherry, and green cardamom, and the last one was something called bublanina, and I had no idea what that was, and I looked it up. It's like a Czech dessert, like a Czech cake of, of some kind, like a berry cake. And
Yeah.
it was my favorite one of the bunch, but all of those
Really?
were fantastic. So good. Distinct different tastes, but so good. I'm a huge fan of that series. But I was amazed that it came in like a 12 pack and you just got 2 of each. It was phenomenal. So very, very successful order. I will be hitting them up again for sure. And I'll be keeping an eye on their website for anything new that pops up.
How would you rate, like, how would you compare that gelato series to, say, the Paradise Lost series from Blood Brothers? Like, comparable?
Similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say they're pretty similar. I feel like they seem to have, these ones seem to have more combinations. Like everything's kind of like this and this.
Okay.
This and this. Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
Very, very comparable, I would think. I do
Okay.
love the Paradise Lost series as well from Blood
It's
Brothers.
amazing. But, like, I mean, you've got, like, when we were talking about sour series too, you've got the Jelly Kings, right? Like,
Yep.
that's,
Almost like the OG for us.
we'll call it like the gold standard almost. And then the Paradise Lost is a more of a recent discovery. And then this gelato series is like an even more recent discovery, other than like the sour Otis, right? Like, but we can't get those all the time.
Yeah. Well, we found the first gelato sour at the sidewalk, didn't we?
I believe we did.
Yeah. And it was just one, but this, I didn't know they had all these different ones. I don't know if these things sell out quick.
Yeah,
but-
it was at Sidewalk. I wanted to say
Yeah.
that it maybe was at Halo, but it's not at Halo.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. It was
Yeah.
So the other couple I had of the other regular pack, I had the Tiptoe IPA, which was really good.
Okay.
The Oats and Cream IPA, excellent.
Yep.
They had a Choco Craze double pastry stout,
What?
which interestingly at first when it was cold, it was like a metally taste, but then I let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes and it actually, the flavor really bursted after
Nice.
letting it warm up a little bit. So that's the trick with that one, but it was very tasty
Okay.
afterward.
You almost want them to like put that on the can, you know, like
Yeah, like an instruction,
best served at, like, I mean, you're not going to like temp it, right? But you can gauge that. Let's say if refrigerator's at 6 degrees Celsius and it says best served at 10 degrees. Well, you know, you got to take it out for 15 minutes,
yeah.
right?
Or even just specifically on the can, just saying like recommended to take out of the fridge 15 minutes before drinking. Like just
Something.
a simple line, sometimes where you're going to get the most out of it. I feel like casual people may not know that or may not think to look that up, but I think we've sort of experienced it now where like sometimes it's not better, especially those dark beers aren't great, aren't the best they can be when you take them out freezing cold. But
Yeah,
you really
100%.
get that, all the taste comes after it was warm, which is weird to let it warm up. But yeah, it actually works for a lot of those dark beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also had a couple of the Bandit. Speaking of Bandit, the Wizard of Goes series.
Yes.
So a nice Goes as well. I had the Clementine and Pineapple and the Sour Cherry. Those were another small can, but I had those from when I went to Bandit back. And I figured I got to get these. I got to try these, and they did not disappoint. They were excellent.
Nice.
I finally had, and I've heard people talk about this beer. I finally had the Sunsplit IPA from Dominion City. Yeah, it's kind of their staple, but oh my God, that was, honest to God, it was one of the best IPAs I've ever had. Just tasted so, and I've probably been in my fridge like 3 months. Like it tasted so fresh still.
It's
And
unreal.
it was just a crushable. And I heard you guys talk about that before. I feel like that was the only one on the planet that hadn't drank it. And I was like, you know what? It's time. It's time for this. And it was,
It's
it was
almost
so
like
good.
it's almost like that seems to be everyone's intro to Dom City. Like it's just it's everywhere and it's so crushable. I
It
love
was
it.
a nice color. It was just I was very impressed. Also had the it's called the Whip, or not the Whip, but Whip. So from Left Field. So if you're talking baseball, it's walks and hits divided by innings pitch. So this was a passion fruit, orange, guava smoothie sour. So when you think smoothie sour, you think like it's gonna be thick and creamy. This one, there's no thickness to it. It looked actually very much like this beer.
Really?
Yeah, which I mean, coincidentally is a Left Field beer as well. But it drank really nice. But I think smoothie sour. I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be a milkshake looking mafk, and it wasn't. It was like an orangey color, but it was delicious.
Nice.
Yeah, orangey mask like Mr. President.
What? Say what?
Then I had the. I think you had this too. Was the Decadence strawberry shortcake? I feel like you had that recently too.
I've had it
From
no,
Rorschach.
I had it, but it wasn't that one that I had recently. I had the salted caramel latte.
Oh, that's why, because they look the same. They're just like they got a cartoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
The strawberry shortcake one was delicious, and it's a chocolate milk stout.
Yeah, it was.
And man, after you let it warm for a little tiny bit, you can taste both the chocolate milk and the strawberry. It was very distinct. I was impressed by that. Because those ones, I find the Decadence ones they're pretty similar, but I found the strawberry really it came through.
Not quite as much strawberry as the chocolate covered bestowed.
Oh God, no! Oh, please bring that back. Please bring that back.
Third Moon.
That is a Valentine's Day thing, though. So
we're coming up.
Keep your eyes out, and in the next month, I'm hoping Third Moon this week drops something like it's back. Man, I'm running to get some of that. I was so happy the time I found that in the back of my fridge for you, like where I was like, I know I had two, and I couldn't find one forever, and it was like tilted in the back, and I couldn't see it. When I found that, I was like, "Oh man, this is a good day."
Ironically, I found that in the back of my own fridge, and I was like, "Oh yeah!" And I had it, and I was like, "Wow,
2 victories.
Unbelievable!"
Oh,
yeah,
it's like a Valentine's Day around.
It was
there,
so many victories.
Oh, so good, so good. And then you mentioned the fudgy brown sundae. Then the last one I'll mention is the. So I was with Chris at New Year's. We didn't go nuts. We tried a couple. But he was kind enough to open up. We called it a New Year's beer. He opened up a beer that he bought in Ireland when he was there. Last year. Yeah, nice. It was called Lambic and Stout.
Okay.
And it was from a brewery called. I mean, if you look on Untapped, the name of the brewery is Brewery John Martin and Brewery Timmermans. Guessing it's named after those guys, but yeah, this is like a true Ireland, like the bottle, and it was a very interesting thing. It was a stout. It had some stout attributes, but it actually tasted like a wild ale. It was like a sweet kind of, it was an interesting flavor, and it was a cool color, but very unique. Like it almost tasted like it wasn't from here. Like I feel like it had that real, it had like a real Irish flavor to it. But yeah, the wild ale, and I'm still on the fence about wild ales, but you know a wild ale when you taste it. And it did have some of those like sweeter, almost like berry kind of wild ale flavor, but it was an interesting mix. But yeah, it was a cool experience to try something from. Funky is probably a good way to describe it. Yeah. It was great to try something like that though.
Indicative of the wild ales, I find it's just like, oh, this is like fruity or whatever, but then just like a little like, funky.
Yeah, you don't know how to describe it. It's a different taste.
It's not dank.
It for beer. No, she ain't dank. She ain't dank.
She ain't dank.
She ain't pretty. She just looks that way.
Well, I have something for you.
Yes, before we hit our resolutions.
Yeah,
word on the street
for you. The Sarcastic Comedian Brewing Company has been.
Those guys have worked through the holidays or what?
They never stop, especially these particular fine gentlemen. The Polar Vortexians.
They're back.
The snowplow took out the mailbox. That's what the beer is called. Snowplow took out the mailbox. And it's a salted caramel nitro stout.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's been a while. They must have been working on this behind the scenes.
There's been so much snow. They just got dug out now. But I had to workshop this name. I had an idea, and I was like, it has to be Polar Vortexians. And I workshopped this with Krista.
It's a series, right? Yeah.
And she came up with the name of the beer. So all credit goes to her.
Authentic.
Yeah. It happens. It happens way more than people care to admit. But the snowplow took out the mailbox, and I don't know, I think earlier.
You know what, too? It's a rural community thing, because nowadays, I know my mailbox, it's a big box with all the boxes in it, right?
Yeah,
but
Canada Post.
Where I come from, you just had a mailbox out at the end of the driveway, and it was just a standalone one thing. And if that thing wasn't bent by 2 weeks into winter, so I really.
You're trying to figure out how to put like a snow deflector on, and are you putting like rebar in the 4x4 post?
Oh my God!
you know what? Mildred will put in a 6x6 post, and they'll never knock that down, and they knock it down.
And they find a way.
Yeah, I'll tell you what,
those
George. Yeah, but yeah, all credit to her with the name, the style. That's all me, but it's salted caramel, nitro stout. I think it's going to be a real.
I'm going to go on the website. I'm going to put some in the cart later tonight.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a winner.
Salted caramel.
But that was.
You'll never get me away from salted caramel. Best.
Who doesn't like salted caramel? Like, really, who doesn't like it?
Yeah, raise your hand if you don't like salted caramel.
The real Slim Shady can stand up.
I like it, and that puts me on the clock then too.
Yes, it's been a while since we've had a beer release from our breweries, and I just thought, you know what, like,
hey,
new year,
I like when it's
new
a surprise,
year,
too. That's awesome.
New beers resolutions. We're at work. The SCBC and Broken Pancreas, they're going to be at work soon too. Like, we got to get this ball rolling here.
Okay.
Again, just a little
accepted.
disclaimer. Little disclaimer for all the breweries out there: we are willing to work with you.
We are nothing if not creative and foolish.
Yes,
that's what beer is now. So
yeah,
that's pretty good. So New Year's 2026 new beers resolution. So I've obviously we know everyone's ready to reset on Jan 1, and people get their gym memberships in order and all that kind of stuff. And by the weekend, it's already done. So we decided to come up with a few of our new beers resolutions. So these are some of the beer related things that we're gonna look to. I don't know, like correct, improve upon, try, be open to, and we're gonna list off a few each, and hopefully we can stick to them for the year, and at least measure ourselves at the end of the year. Maybe at the end we wrap up and we say, how did we do on these resolutions? But I know mine are very specific to certain things, maybe habits and things I do. So that's good.
Oh,
if
goodness.
they overlap. But I think it'll be good.
Well, if I know you and you've written them down, which you have for sure.
Yeah.
They've got to be written down in at least 3 places. Like if you got it written down on your iPad, then it's going to be written down on your whiteboard or a notebook or both somewhere.
It's actually just in one place.
Just
the iPad. Well,
is that a personal?
It's on my iPad, but it's on my
your
computer
phone?
because it's a shared file. So technically, 3 places is right.
Soon to be transferred to a calendar. Is that Is that a personal New Year's resolution? Is to be like more spontaneous for you and not so like?
No, probably not.
No, not happening.
Probably not.
Not happening. Your spontaneity can live through me because, as you know, I don't plan things. But yes, please kick it off.
All right. So my first new beers resolution. This may shock you a little bit. Okay, you're sitting down. So this is
yeah.
Good. I'm going. You can consider this my retirement because I am going dry for 2026. Nothing.
And thanks,
non-alcohol.
Thanks for listening to the Pint Taken.
Are you kidding me?
This is the last episode ever.
I call bullshit. That's not true.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to get you going. You imagine? Like, it's just all non-alcoholic for the rest of the year.
Yeah, until I get there.
Now because there's so many.
You probably
now,
could. You probably could until we got together and I was just like, "Hey, have you seen this new sour? It's a raspberry sour. Here, try this raspberry sour." Okay. Yeah. See ya. Gone. Resolution over.
I can't even do a dry week, let alone like a month or a year. Like it's not happening. I just want to make sure you're still paying attention.
Dry January? Never heard of her.
I know, right? So my first one for reals is I need to tap into what's at the back of my fridge. And I need to get better at my inventory. So I need to get better at, because here's the thing.
Here we go.
I treat my beers like a collection. Like on Christmas, like I almost considered taking all my beers out of the fridge, and my fridge is big. It's like 100.
Yes, you did.
I'd say at any given time, there's between 140 and 160 in there, and most of them are unique. So
Yes.
I almost wanted to take them out, play with them, sort them, organize them, put them back
Like
in,
Lego.
just like a child. Just like a
Yeah.
child. But I realized that like when I buy new ones or I do an order or I go to anywhere and pick up a bunch, they all go to the front because I want the new shiny toys at the front.
Sure.
Ooh, look at these labels. Look at all this new order I just got. But then
Yeah.
stuff just keeps getting pushed to the back further and further. And
Yeah.
what's not good about that is that like the older ones stay older. So I got to get better at reaching to the back and trying the beers from the back and getting those.
Sure.
It's almost like first in, first out kind of thing where
Yes.
I need to just get better. So like I got to get better at organizing my fridge in terms of like, yes, some of the shiny ones can be up front, but I also have to reach back and get those older ones because I don't want a bunch to go bad. I don't want it to taste not authentic as it should have been. So if
Yeah.
I have a beer in there from like July, I need to start really kind of reaching and looking back there. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's so hard because I find all the new orders and stuff. You get them, you want, because my beer fridge has the big glass, right? It has like,
Yes.
so I want to make sure all the cool ones are up front, all the new ones. So I do have to get better at making sure I'm getting rid of those old inventory. And there's a ton that I haven't tried, and just because I haven't reached back, I just keep all the fun stuff at the front. But there's some good stuff in the back. I just got to get better at doing that. So over the course of the year, I got to get better at the rotation part of my beer. So that's my first resolution.
See, and like, I have so many thoughts on this because I know you,
Because
right?
you're
Like,
the reactor.
yeah,
You're the
yes, I am.
nuclear reactor.
It's nuclear. I could totally see you pulling every beer out and
Yeah.
sorting them, not just once, multiple
It crossed my
times.
mind several times.
Sorting them by size, sorting them by
Yeah.
alcohol by volume, sorting them by brewery name, sorting them by
Yes.
actual name, sorting them by color, sorting them by style. Like that's 7 times you've already sorted them.
Yep.
But I'm glad you didn't do that.
could do that.
And here's the
didn't.
other thing is that nobody cares what's in there but you,
Really? Yeah.
right? Like Stephanie doesn't care. Grace might care.
Grace
But-
might care. Yeah.
That's about it. Daddy, why are you
Grace
doing
might
it
help
like
me
this?
sort. She would probably
Yeah.
find that very interesting. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Dad,
yeah.
do you want all the IPAs together? I'm like, yes, actually. Yes, let's do
Actually, yes. I want them in order by strongest on this shelf, strongest to lightest, and then lightest to strongest.
that. And she
on the
would
other side.
do that. She
Oh,
would
yeah.
love something like that.
100%. But
That's too
I love
funny.
that for you. But on the contrary, is that you got to drink older beers. Is that one of my resolutions is to, like, find new breweries and do orders from new breweries that I have not had before.
Yep.
So, like,
That-
for me, I've had a lot of beer from different places, and maybe it's a one-off that I've had from, like, say, Fairweather, recently discovered. And then you go online and you start going down a rabbit hole and stuff.
Oh,
But like,
yeah.
there is a very real opportunity, and I talked to Krista about this not long ago. It was like, yeah, the LCBO is great, but again, that great big wall that's at the LCBO right now, 4 beers there that I haven't had.
Yeah. It's
Like,
hard
it's-
to discover new ones when you
It's
keep going.
depressing.
Yeah.
It's depressing for me. Now, it's not that there's not great beers, but we talked about this earlier, is that I just want to have, when I want to have a beer, I want to have a new beer that I've never had before.
Yeah. That's where
Like,
we're
it's-
at.
It's not that the classics aren't classic. It's just that, like, I just want to experience, like, what are these guys doing? What are they doing? How can I compare the two? Like, whatever. Like, is the name cool? I still think, well, not still think, but like maybe this is more of a recent discovery. Refined Fool has the best beer names in Ontario.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing,
Unreal.
though. Now we've done so
Unreal.
much over the last year that comparison is such a thing. You
Yeah.
want to know, does this IPA, what does this taste like? Does it taste like the others? Like, yeah, the
Yeah.
volume at which we're experiencing different beers is
They
the
aren't all the
comparison's
same.
the fun part. Yeah.
But like, there's a very real chance that I can discover 12 different, like, because it's one a month, right? You buy one a month, you say you buy 9 beers or 10 beers, and that's a pretty, like, that's a good chunk of change to the wallet, right? Like,
Yeah.
craft beer's not cheap. We're not talking all the time like sidewalk beer shop prices,
Yeah.
but I mean, you go brewery direct, Yeah, say average $6 a can kind of thing, plus shipping, unless you can find a code, whatever. But
Yeah,
there's
craft
opportunity.
beering is not cheap.
Yeah, there's an opportunity to have 12 different breweries discovered this year. Like I've had 2 beers from Cold Bear, which is an Arm Prior,
Yeah.
45 minutes away. But I would love to do an order from them or like go to the brewery and buy like 9 different beer. And like that's my monthly
Yeah.
or like whatever,
It's
you know
like
what I
your
mean? Like that
monthly treat. Yeah.
that's my flight or whatever. But I want to discover more breweries. And that's like it helps them better. Like I go to them directly rather than go through the LCBO, which I would assume the
Well, I
province takes more money than the
and you
brewery
don't
does itself.
find 90% of what's actually in the breweries, right? Like we've always said that is like when you go there, there's stuff that you don't see in the LCBO. So
Yeah.
it's way better to go even ordering, just such a variety. But that actually rolls into my second one because this is probably the only place we'll overlap is I had that as well in terms of like more orders from a wider variety and also like researching like out of province. Like, is there a way to get beers from out? I think I mentioned this on an episode or two ago, which is like, hey, can we do anything with Alberta? Can we get the East Coast guys back? Like, how far will they ship? That kind of thing. I think it's just more research into that. And like a wider variety. And I think just more orders in general. I think we really discovered orders in the last like 6 months where we're like, oh man, you could just go on a website and just click. And in less than a week, like it's a really convenient thing. And I think like, I know Chris used to mention this, like he credits COVID for being able to like the beer orders really like that wasn't much of a thing before. And now it's like, it's a standard thing. A beer,
absolutely.
Almost every website of a brewery has like an online bottle shop or an online order. If you don't have that now, like it's
some don't do province wide though. Like I went on to Bandit.
So that's why I think I do some research on like just looking up breweries and like seeing who will ship, what's the flat rate, is it worth like do they have enough beers that I can buy that would be worth the shipping, that kind of thing. But that's my second one was exactly kind of what you said, just expanding on it is like more orders, wider variety beer, breweries, newer breweries, ones we've never experienced, and how far can we stretch out to locate them. But 100%. That's number 2 for me.
Yeah, and then like number 2 for me, it's weird because like I kind of said like I'm wondering if we're gonna have a little bit of similarity here. Is that like I want to expand. I love Ontario craft beer. Don't get me wrong, I love it. It is like it's the only reason that I do this, right? Like, not exist, but like it's the only reason that I the thirst for it, right? Like is the Ontario craft. I want to have all the Ontario craft beers that I can. Here's the other thing. This is like a new resolution for me is that there are other countries that do craft beer and I want to expand that. Like there's like Hogarten and a couple other beers that I've had like Krista's cousin Paula, not this past summer before. We were sitting out at their cottage and there was like some Bavarian craft beer. Like, I think expanding the countrywide, like go to Germany, experience some French beers. Maybe there's some Spanish beers that I haven't had before. I mean, maybe there's some Mexicans other than, what was that one that Peter bought? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Desperado, baby.
Desperado.
Come on.
I can't
infused classic.
I can't believe I forgot about that. But like,
oh my god,
you know,
you just blocked it out. Good for you.
You get away from the Del Sols and all that kind of thing. But like, you know, maybe there's a Argentinian beer.
Yeah,
a Venezuelan beer.
Well, if they exist by the time
they exist by the end of January, but
oh my god,
I think I just want to like. Again, if I'm going to the LCBO and I can't find anything in the Ontario craft section, then at least I have the international craft section that I can go and check out too, right? Like,
yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Delving more into that side, I like it. I'm on board. My third one is this is gonna sound kind of generic, but like I kind of want to learn more about hops. Like I don't know enough about hops, and I kind of mean that in the way of like, how do I compare all of these different hops? And like, if I sat like 5 beers down beside each other and they all had different hops, could I taste them all and distinctly almost tell you which one it is? But that, I think that starts with like research of like the hop itself and where it comes from, what it's supposed to taste like. I know a lot of beers like combine the hops, but I would like to kind of be able to distinguish, do I like a Nelson Sauvignon? Do I like a Rikawa or whatever it's called? There's so many different names, but I just don't know enough about them. So it's almost just like researching like what's it supposed to taste like? What is it? How do I know the difference between the two? So like, I think just doing that's a very simple one, but I know Chris, like talking to Chris, like he knows a lot about that stuff and the science behind it. And yeah, he was talking to me a lot about Australia and how the hops, or sorry, New Zealand, and a lot of the hops, like they're named for like places there. And I was like, oh, like I would have knew that. So like, it's just like doing that minor research of just like being aware, but being able to compare the two. So I think that's something I want to think more about, because IPAs are just like, they're everywhere now. So it's to compare different brands and then different different styles. Yeah.
There was, I can't remember which episode it was that we talked about this, but I did drop a website name. I'll go back through my notes. And maybe we can figure it out within the next day or two. And then we can go from there. Like just see the descriptions and things like that. But again, that kind of rolls into like visiting more breweries, which is another one that I have. I want to go to more breweries. I want to talk to more beer people. I want to, like, if they've got the Rikawas, the Citrix, the Simcoe, like, can I touch them? Can I smell them? Can I like rub them around? Like, you know, like I love fresh herbs as a former cook, and like I like to cook at home. I like to experiment with that stuff, but I grow my own herbs sometimes, and I like to take them and rub them in my hands and then smell them. Can you smell the difference, right? Like maybe if they have a couple of varieties of hops at the brewery, when you're talking to somebody who's like, hey, a little brewery tour, which kind of coincides with like visiting more breweries. Hey, you get your hands-on knowledge there, right? So I think that's one of mine this year, is that I'd like to go and visit some more breweries. Like Ottawa's
ask some more questions.
It's a bit of a day trip for us to go to Ottawa, but hey, you know, like if we're going with purpose, then it's date day or whatever we're talking about here.
Yeah, research and development.
2 birds with 1 stone. You do your shopping and I get my beer.
And I do my shopping.
Yeah, I do my shopping. Yeah, saving all my money for the week. So yeah.
So my fourth one, cut and dry. It's very simple. This December coming up, I have learned I will be purchasing a beer advent calendar.
Yes.
I don't care who tries to stop me. It's happening because I see them everywhere, and it's such a cool idea. And if the kids get to have their chocolates, I'm going to find a beer advent calendar, and I'm all in. I feel like that's a fun idea. You get new beers across the board. You get something to look forward to. And I don't even almost care how much I have to pay for it. I just want the beer advent calendar experience. And I learned this year when I missed out, I'm like, you know what? Damn it. We should have did that. So December comes, I'm doing the beer advent calendar, and that's going to be a good time.
I just happen. Well, yeah, duh. Like that's the most silly thing. I think we do it for each other.
Here's my gift.
Like really, like if let's say I'm buying from 12 different breweries, okay. Let's say I'm buying and I buy 2 ones that I really want. Well, then that's 24 beer.
Yeah.
Boom, and then I just throw in like some random Jelly King or whatever for 25. Here we go. Merry Christmas.
But you can buy the like some of the places sell like a beer advent calendar.
Oh, I know.
Like,
I know.
I'm curious to see, like, I never looked into it as much, but I just was like, man, that's a missed opportunity. You totally should.
They're not cheap.
But no,
I looked into it. They're not cheap, but they're worth it, right? Like, I'm sure
the joy we get out of it would just be worth.
I think.
Whatever.
Well, there was one guy for sure on the Ontario Craft Beer Society. I think he got it from Toronto Beer Supply. It wasn't Amsterdam, but it was like Toronto Beer Supply or something like that. I'd have to go back through the Facebook page and check it out. But like, it was something. It wasn't it wasn't $2 a
I think if
a
you
can,
dig
I'll
in,
tell you that.
you could find something. I'm sure, like
100%.
different
But I
places would
think
offer them,
it would
but
almost be better to curate it yourself.
yeah, could do that.
I would think. But we'll
Could get creative.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, what you got?
Okay. Let's see here. I actually want to get into, I know you're kidding, but like a resolution is like to drink more low ABVs and try more NA beers, like non-alcoholic beers. We did the episode Stray Dog, and I had 2 of theirs, Burden of Proof. They're non-alcoholics because I was driving.
Yeah.
They were so good, dude. They were
Yeah.
unbelievable. You would not be able to tell me that they don't have alcohol in them.
Yeah.
They tasted
That's good. And
exactly like beer.
people
And
are-
I think that's
breweries
where
are
they come from.
perfecting those now, right? They're perfecting
Yeah.
those tastes now. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that that's a hell of an idea because sometimes you want a beer, but you got to go somewhere. And I know lots of guys that drink like Bud Zero or Heineken Zero
Are they
or
cheaper?
whatever. I
Typically?
think they're about to say like maybe
Are
$2 or
they?
$3. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think like a 12-pack of Bud Zero is like $13 or $14, so it's like not crazy.
No, that's pretty good.
Yeah. But like just to try them,
That's
right?
good.
Like it's not
You can
It's
check
not
them
a
in,
bet.
right?
it's not a bad. You could check them in. It's not a bad idea. But the other thing is too is that they're craft, right? Like
Yeah.
they're trying
got
them.
the
They're
taste.
they're removing the alcohol or however they're doing it. Again, with my brewery visits and stuff, like it'll all it's all circular. It's all circular. Synergy.
Synergy. It's a good
Yeah.
word of the day. Word
Yeah.
of the day. Synergy.
Circular motion. Shout out
All
Carrie.
right.
She knows
I
what I
got
mean.
Railtown.
Graham knows what you mean.
Railtown. My last one. It's kind of we kind of already touched on it a little bit, but
Yeah.
so all of this beer stuff is great, and we have a lot of ideas. We have a lot of purpose that goes into this. We love trying new stuff, but I have to cave to this, and I have to commit to it. If I'm gonna drink
Uh-oh.
all these beers, I gotta do more exercise with beers. I feel like there has to be a better balance of like, if I'm gonna drink all this beer, I can't just sit around. So yes, like typical people that make the exercise, eat better, New Year's resolutions, all that stuff, I do have to get into that. And I think like just more walking, maybe a second night of basketball if I can get to it. I got a plank
Back to
board,
playing
it's pretty
ball.
cool.
Get
Playing
back to playing ball.
some light lifting with some dumbbells. I got some cool adjustable dumbbells. Like I need to start actually doing it. So my motivation is going to be, hey, if you want to have the beer, you got to also work on the other side of it, because if you just, I have a PS5, but I'm not a big gamer, but I feel like if I did that and just all I did was that and drink beer, like I'd be 900 pounds. So I really have to have a better balance of like exercise. And if it's ball, I'm a team sport guy. So like if I could play anything, I will. But like I also have to like walk the dog more consistently, more just walks in general.
Tacky.
That kind of stuff. So it's almost like it's just the payoff of like, hey, I'm going to have the beer's the treat part, but I can't just have the treats and no healthy stuff. So yeah, my last one is I'm going to commit to being more active, more exercise, and then you'll feel better about having the beer in the end. So yeah. Call me a sellout, but yeah, I really at 45 this year, I really should ramp it up a bit. So yeah.
Damn, you old.
Look at this wisdom, man, right here. See, that resolution comes from this. It's wisdom. It's but no, I just think it's. I think I will enjoy the beer more if I know I'm doing the right stuff on the other side. That's just me being real.
However you've sold it in your mind to yourself, that sounds great. I'm on board with it.
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah,
Saying it is one thing.
Gym membership, what is it, Wednesday now? Gym membership canceled by Saturday. But listen to this, okay? So like how everything is 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, okay? Aunt Tina's daughter, Gwen, shout out to Gwen. Love her. She's my second daughter. For Christmas, she decided to surprise me with a gift, which was totally unexpected, but very welcome. But in the vein of you working out, you got to get one of these, man. Glass, dumbbell, beer stein.
Oh my God.
So she got me this.
That fit perfectly.
Perfect, right? Like awesome time. It honestly, it's just sitting
we didn't
right
talk
here.
About these before. We had no idea.
It's
like
sitting
usual,
right here on top of my beer fridge. So maybe I'll start working out as well. But I mean, I'll just rotate the dumbbell curls.
Make sure you drink with both arms.
You have to. It just made me. I have to drink extra beer now.
Oh my God, that's legendary.
Like what a wicked gift and so thoughtful, right? Gwen, thank you, sweetheart. I love you. Okay, so I want to drink 450 beers this year.
Oh, that's a number. I guess that's a sneaky one of mine too. I'm gonna hit 1,000 soon enough.
Oh my God,
450.
I drank 416 in 2025.
Oh, you
416.
You're off to a great start.
But like, here's the other thing, right? Like, we're gonna hit. Well, I'm planning on hitting 2 craft beer festivals in the next 60 days.
Yeah,
that easily helps. 30 beers, easily. Yeah. And like we're talking half beers, right? Like we're talking samples. But 450
can be done.
Absolutely. Now put me around
Brady's
like
checked in 450 already this year.
Right, just it's constant, right? Legend. Legend status.
I'm always interested to see what's next.
But it's honestly like
so good.
The guy's awesome. Don't get me wrong. But like I check in a beer and then by the time I'm not even like my page hasn't even refreshed, I get it. Brady L is toasted. Brady L is toasted. Like I can shout out to Brady.
He'll be back on with this too. Shout out Brady.
For sure. For sure.
If nothing, you provide us with amazing ideas because there's just such a variety to it. You never know. It could be the blackest stout on earth, and then it's like something completely different the next. I love it. It's just you never know what you're going to see. I love just the variety.
Wicked. But here's the very last thing. Okay, so like the 450, yes, I want to do that. I want to expand food pairings with beer. That's a goal of mine. I want to like really.
I've got a food, so that makes sense. Yeah,
I've got a book here called Beer Bites, and it's got like recipes and stuff. Like here's hand pies with a brown ale, right? Like it's just food pairings. So like I kind of want to try, really like it's not just having an IPA with something or a red ale with steak or. Like a stout with something. Like I want to be specific. I want to find the beer. Beer can be just like wine. Actually, there's a couple of guys online that are beer sommeliers. I've actually looked into taking a course.
Nice.
They're not cheap.
So you got to sacrifice the advent calendar. Yeah.
And they're far away. Well, here's the thing about credit. Here's the thing about credit cards. Is that they exist. So I have one credit card for a beer sommelier purchase. I have another card for online ordering.
It's my online order card.
Yeah. That's all I do with it. Come on. I don't shop. I just shop online with beer. Give me a break.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, I think that like, I think that I do a pretty good job of making delicious food. But also like with Aunt Tina and Krista, kind of like Aunt Tina loves beer. Don't get me wrong.
She's
into it. She says the craziest things about like regular beer now when somebody offers her one. It's hilarious. She said to me the other day, she goes like, I'm only at 130 beers. I'm like, yeah, you're a freaking rookie or you're a chump or something like that. And she's like, what? She got all offended. I'm like, you started drinking craft beer like a year, like 130 different craft beer. That's pretty good in year one.
I think it's solid as hell. Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I think that I can make that transition pretty seamlessly.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's realistic.
Thanksgiving will take on a whole new meaning.
Oh God. Well, that's a good 350 beers at Thanksgiving. So
Can you imagine this year's Thanksgiving? Like oh my goodness me.
It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Like the volume keeps going up, and like just who knows what's out by then. And I usually come with a bunch of different stuff, and you have stuff that I can't get to out there. Like if you hit like 4 gas stations and the Petawawa LCBO, like you should be good for at least 60 unique beers. Stuff I can't even get to.
It's unbelievable. Like we just went up to do some grocery shopping in Petawawa, which is like the next town over 20-25 minutes away. And I'm like, okay, well, we're just going to go in the LCBO just to check it out.
Sometimes you got to just check one out in a different
I walked
town.
out of there with 11 beers.
See? It's a
like
disease.
An IPA gift pack and 6 other beer. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Worth it. Worth every penny. I mean,
Absolutely.
Can't take it with you when you go. So
that's a good one. Yeah.
But yeah,
so
those
are some of our New Year's New Beers resolution. Let's see how it goes. Maybe we'll do a check-in mid-year. We'll like June. We'll see like, hey, how are the New Year's resolutions going? That'd actually be a fun recap to do.
Well,
like,
I'll ask you about the working out thing.
Yeah, let's see.
Well, I want that for you. I think that you're going to do it.
Well, I mean, it just should be the way it is. So, yeah. It's not like I sit around and do nothing and drink beer. That's not how I operate. But like, I just more active would be better.
Yeah.
And just it's consistency. It's doing it consistently. It's not about not doing it. It's just doing it once every 2 weeks is not. You know, that's not good. So, it's the balance. So, yeah. So I also have this shirt that I showed you earlier.
Yeah,
the shirt my daughter's got me for Christmas. I wonder if beer thinks about me too. So maybe in the summer I'll have a 6-pack to show you underneath.
Are you going to be carrying it?
No, yeah, that's. I didn't say which 6-pack.
2 6-packs.
I'm just holding a 6-pack up in front of my my stomach. No,
get one of those novelty T-shirts. It's a 6-pack, and yeah.
We
should
do
an
episode in June, and we'll just do like a New Year's recap or something like that. It'll be a segment we could do just to monitor how we're doing.
An accountability episode.
Oh God, that sounds bad.
That sounds way too much like work.
It does.
And as you know, I don't work after work. These are the most notes I've taken on an episode in like 19 episodes.
It's good though. It's good.
Yeah,
and we only had to do it twice. So
yeah, we only had to do it twice. I'm the reactor, as you said.
What did we get? 25 minutes in, and we just and we're back.
And we're back.
Those are our New Year's resolutions, or New Beers resolutions, whatever you want to coin it. Anyway, we're out of here. We have our eye on the Toronto iHeart Beer Festival at the end of this month.
Gosh!
So I think no matter what, if it ends up being the two of us, no complaints there. If it ends up being us and our wives, even better. We hope that happens.
Yes.
But it sounds like this is going to happen.
That'd be so much fun.
We'll take in the Toronto version of the iHeart Beer Festival, which is down at the Intercare Center in Toronto. Hopefully we can stay over and not have to worry. I've looked into it. There is no soccer games the next day.
Oh,
this is shaping up to be a very could be a very promising weekend.
No 7 a.m. soccer games.
No 7 a.m. No 7 p.m. This is so far so good. But yeah, shaping up to be could be a pretty fun weekend, and we should have a nice volume of beers to get to there.
Yeah.
Also, too, I'll mention is
and a great swag haul.
Oh yeah, like I mean, bring your blank checkbook.
I'm gonna bring my purchasing credit card.
Clear your credit card and bring that one.
Yeah.
We're also gonna start being a little more active. Hey, this is a resolution for both of us. We're gonna be a little more active on our social media stuff. I think that means more posts, maybe even like every day, every other day, whether it's like us doing some beer adventures, whether it's like us trying a new beer. I pitched an idea to you about like, hey, why don't we just drop like some 30 to 60 second just like sample videos of like, hey, here's a beer I'm trying. It's this. Maybe we anticipated it. Maybe it's a new drop we got excited about, and just reactions to it. Because I mean, we checked them in, but it might be kind of cool to put it on the socials of how some beers are going. just
Yeah.
different. Like when we order beers, I know recently we put a couple up of just like our orders. Like that looks kind of cool to see what people got. I know I'm always interested to see what people are buying and drinking.
Oh,
and
yeah.
ordering. So like, I mean, we can really be into that because I think we feel pretty passionate about it. So I think just like the volume and our presence online and the socials will start to really grow that. And that's something I think we
Yeah.
can both agree is a good resolution for both of us. Like just fun content. And it's not anything that's pressuring. It's just we have a great time experiencing it. We encourage people to just have a good time looking at it, engage with us. It's a lot of fun, and it's more about just sharing the passion and fun. So
Yeah,
we'll try
100%.
to. I think what we'll do is, I think I talked to you about this too. Was like, I think we'll sort of revive the TikTok. I have not had TikTok
Ooh.
to this point in my life, so I think I'll cave and we'll create maybe a new account for both of us to
Yeah.
share and to go through. And I think TikTok is one of the mainstream. It is kind of is the mainstream social media platform now.
That and Instagram.
I think it's time to jump into that and grow the following and just grow the love of craft beer. So that's what we're all about. We're just here to have a good time, and hopefully people will join us. But we'll increase our presence, and no better time to start following us on any of the socials. We just like to have a good time. We'd love to hear from you. So that's my pitch and plug for the new year.
Yeah. No, I love it, man. And big shout out to all our fans, followers. We really appreciate listening to the Pint Taking podcast. Like, follow, subscribe, share. Let's grow this thing.
Yeah. In the love of beer. Until the next one, and it won't be a month, that's for sure. No, we're back. Maybe that's our resolution.
We'll be together at the end of this month, regardless, unless there's some crazy.
Will be a good episode.
Some like if there's some weather, then I mean we got to take safety into account. But
yeah,
that's the problem with winter in Canada.
Yeah, it's true. It's not like it's a surprise.
Yep. Okay, buddy.
All right. Cheers, bud.
Cheers, buddy.
Till the next one.
Yes, sir.
Another pint taken. Peace out.